plan. Stop pointing fingers and get the job done. And pass the baton to the young. Give them the direction to go in. Pass the baton to them and let them go. We're going to fill those auditoriums up when we get it. Give those young the baton and let them get out there and do the work. Because I'm quite sure everybody's here that been out there in the trenches doing the work. And still are. That's why we here. But we got to tighten up. We got to tighten up. It says, we agree. It ain't my thing. It ain't your thing. It's a we thing. We agree that the only God is the Son of Man, and lost no more time searching for that does not exist. We agree that I'm your brother, you my brother, I'm your brother, you my sister. We agree through the principle of supreme mathematics. We took an oath. We said, we God, we earth. We took on an obligation when we said, we God, we earth. We took on a duty when we took on, we God, we earth. We took on a responsibility. Not just for ourselves, but for humanity. It's time for us to get right. As a nation, as a whole.
No, now I know.
We add on to be born. We add on where we can add on, when we can add on. And it really doesn't matter how much or how little you add on. Just add on. Just build, man. Come together. Allah told us to love each other, respect each other, lift each other up. Stop trying to knock each other down. You know, that's what knowledge means to me today. Bringing us together, all minds being one. That's how we get the job done. Peace. Anybody else want to add on?
Peace. Knowledge, known wisdom. Knowledge is known to the wisdom. The wisdom is your operation to the black and Jews to express this knowledge. I want to tell some things about the event that we have on February 21st. You know, some people think it's a fundraiser. It's not a fundraiser. It's a celebration of the law of life. You know, that's what it is. So if we have a fundraiser, when we come to the event, then you're supposed to give it free. You don't want to pay. You don't want to pay at the door. So I'm going to let everybody know that it's not, understand, a fundraiser. Okay, it's a celebration of the law of life. Okay, and we still add on. We still build. You know what I'm saying? We still find people who want to add on. Because this, you know, the quotes, things that need to be done, still have to be done. You know, so that's why I came out here today to clear about it, because I've been getting a lot of feedback. And folks been telling me that there's, you know what I'm saying, Bill, there's no price on the ticket. You know? So,
the price is on the ticket.
the price is on the ticket.
It is. The address not.
Yeah,
but
the address is not.
No. Yeah, the
The
time.
address and I want to check.
With the
Yeah.
address.
The address is 400 Liberty Avenue.
The,
400 Liberty?
400 Liberty Avenue in New Jersey. East New York.
and the date.
And they do it February 21st. Because the rally is the Wilson Day.
400 Liberty Avenue?
Yeah, 400 Liberty.
Wait.
L-I-B-E-R-T-Y.
The date, yeah, the place is on it. The date not on there. The
Okay,
date.
all right, February 21st.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the event day. You understand? You know?
How much does the ticket?
The tickets, I'm saying, single people, $35. Couple, $50. Yeah, no ticket, you come to the door, it's culture site. You know? So, you know, that's how we trying to put it together, put both agreements back on the map. You know? How come together? You know what I'm saying? So, whoever wanna, add on with us and help us and make this a successful event, welcome to that. You know? Peace.
Peace. Peace to the gods and earths. My name is Nubia. Today's mathematics is knowledge. And I wanted to acknowledge the Earth Cipher and the 14th degree. What is the MGT, GCC? How to cook, clean, take care of a husband, and act at home and abroad. First thing I want to build on is how to cook. Brother built on the best part of rice is the wild rice. It's called wild rice, but it's black.
No.
I have diabetes and I've had it over 30 years. I still got my eyes, I still got my feet, I still got my kidneys. And the reason is because of this book, How to Eat to Live by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I used to have a cookbook. I'm going to go back to the mines to get a cookbook, but I still know how to cook. All praises due to Allah for Justice Hakeem bringing in the bean soup, the humble navy bean. Rice, very dangerous for the black man to have a lot of sugar. We're all adults in here. Very dangerous for the woman to have sugar because if both get diabetes, it's no good. But the black man suffers more with diabetes and high blood pressure than the black woman does for some reason. Now, if you do want rice, the best rice to get is the brown rice. It doesn't have as much starch. But if your economics is challenging, what you do, if you get white rice, is to take an iron skillet. Everybody knows what that is. It's black. And you put a layer of rice in the iron skillet and put it in the oven. That will cook off the starch. That's a secret. It's told in the Nation of Islam. I'm bringing knowledge born to let you know that yes, black rice, wild rice is the best rice. Brown rice is good rice, but if your economics challenge you and you have to use white rice, put it in a skillet, no oil, no water, bake it in the oven. You'll smell the starch coming out, burning out. When it gets like a brown color, then you cook it as normal. The second thing I want to build on is sweet potatoes. Yams. We just left the Christmas and Thanksgiving season, and yams come every year. You want to stop eating yams. It's too sweet for the brothers and sisters. It's too sweet. So what you do instead is you cut up carrots and you mix it in a pot. If you want a little sweetener, you can have a little sweetener, but the carrots are sweet enough. You boil the carrots, add a little vanilla, a little nutmeg, a little cinnamon, and it tastes just like candy yams. Yeah. And you will have your health along with it. The next thing I want to talk about is potato salad. First of all, the best potato salad I ever had in the nation is from Mecca. She knows it. But if you boil navy beans and use the navy beans instead of the potatoes, and make your celery, your relish, your onions, your mustard, your mayonnaise. It'll taste just like potato salad. It'll bite just like potato salad, but it's less starch. I will start getting recipes from the Nation of Islam. I'm still in good nature with the mosque. I'll keep my cookbooks. And I want to thank the nation for allowing me to speak. But I just wanted to say that I appreciate this Earth Cipher, because when I went to the Bronx Parliament, I noticed the macaroni and cheese. I noticed the kale. And I think it's high time, after seeing a lot of brothers and sisters go back to the essence, that we get back into our health. Thank you. Peace.
Yes.
Peace. I want to elaborate on that a little bit with a little more understanding. Actually, the things that it's nothing that we need other than our nature. And if rice is our nature, then we need it, but we don't. Sorry to tell you no. And white rice is the worst rice to tamper with, and rice is starch, and starch brings sugar. And potatoes is not good for you neither. For those who think potatoes are good, because it's really not. I gotta tell you the truth. Potatoes is really not good for you. The carrots are definitely good for you. Just have to worry about the sugar in it. And normally, I would say to use, for the sweet potato, that's good. I would use some honey, Mohican honey. And when I went with the honey, very expensive, but some unfiltered honey. But I want to send the message to you that do not make a substitute. Don't say what I have to. What you have to do is what you don't need to do, what you should not do. You know, you really should not be eating rice unless you're going to go black. You know, and to be honest, I eat black rice maybe twice every 6 months. I got the vision done. It doesn't expire. I got it in my cabinet. And brown rice, to be honest, it's really not good. I mean, I'm just going to tell you the truth. You know, I love you, sister, but I got to tell you the truth. Otherwise, I won't be doing my job as civilized man. It doesn't make us uncivilized because we don't know. You know, we have to teach each other. You know, I will leave rice out of my vocabulary because rice and starch the same thing. They all started, you know, turning to sugar. And when turnips, we could talk about that. Now you want to talk about some good food? It's like a turnip. In the turnip, you can put some honey in it. And it takes it back. It's like but see, you gotta be careful. When you're talking about potato salad, you're talking about mayonnaise, and mayonnaise is definitely no good. Yeah.
I didn't do that.
Mayonnaise is the worst thing you can put in your body. Mayonnaise, the sodium and mayonnaise, you sound your death ticket. Mayonnaise, mustard, what is that? Yeah, mustard oil. And understand that. Flaxseed oil. You understand? Corona oil, no good. These are murderers. These are murderers. But again, we are only held responsible for the knowledge that we know, not the knowledge that we don't know. And I give my word every single day. I detox inside of a sauna, and I watch his Dr. Lee. Have you ever heard of Dr. Lee? These guys are scientists. Dr. Bird. There's about 2 of them, and 3 of them have their phone numbers where I can speak on the phone with them. And it's very important that even if we believe that we have information, and it goes for me too, because I'm no better, I'm not greater and better than you. You know, I don't want to say that out of the context of what I don't understand, but I can definitely tell you that you want to stay away from the starches, because that's where the problem started. And definitely, even with a diabetic, pre-diabetic, you got to watch out for the potassium, which is banana. You know, so it all depends on the diagnosis, like the sister said. It all depends on diagnosis. But my diagnosis is the diagnosis of life and building up a foundation, so those things can never come in hand. If I'm taking a shot of cayenne pepper with Q10, I know, somehow I know get up in the morning, because I know there's gonna be no heart attacks here. And when you understand what I'm saying? If I'm taking, you make some good points. Turmeric, black pepper, and ginger. And when you understand, in a warm glass before you go to bed. Warm, cold, because the effect is going to be there no matter what. You know, these are things that you can take going to bed in the first thing in the morning. But let's talk about the things that we do first in the morning. First time in the morning is what? Your nature. It ain't all the things that you might think, because you got to watch out for limits, because limits is citric acid. And we have to watch about the acid and whatnot, you know. So water is the key. Water will cure every disease on this planet. It will run it out of you, whatever's in there. Water. Because I'll give you an example. So you have a glass. Yeah, I'll use this here. So these are, inside here are the diseases. All the diseases are inside. Right? These diseases. So what happens if you put water inside here, right? What's going to happen? It's going to run it up. It's going to run it up. But we believe that, you know, yeah.
How many glasses of water would you say that
Please, God, I was getting that. Yes, sir. That's a good one. That was the next step. You know, it's not about what man says, you know, you got to check together. No, it's what your nature says. It's a toleration of your body. Your body will tell you how much water you need. Not man. Man ain't going to tell you how much water you need. You understand? Excuse me, I'm going there. Ain't no devil going to tell me how much water I need. Ain't no doctor going to tell me how much water I need. No, my body will tell me that's enough to frame my. Now stop it, or I'm going to throw up. You got to talk to your body like nature, like a plant. The plant says, excuse me, I think you see I'm a little dirty. You see I'm leaning over because you're putting too much water in there. You know? I'm sorry, one last thing. When something goes wrong with your computer, what do? You cut it off and rejuvenate, right? And that's what you have to do with the body. Even with the bad foods that we eat, we have to rejuvenate. And rejuvenate means that we have to do intermittent fasting. Now, if you have a disease or something like that, or something, you got to be more optimistic. But I'm talking, please. But we have to talk about that you have to be able to fast. Fasting will save your life. The more you eat, the quicker you will die. The less you eat, the more you will survive. It ain't no rhyme. You know, it ain't no rhyme. It's a reality. And the answer to what the God said, the water depends on you. Everything got to get flushed out. All the